Hey Libra, I am shuffling the cards here for you, and immediately, like before I started the video, I got like a huge like surge in my like root chakra, right? I feel like you're almost do like interrogation on like your family tree, like your roots, like where you came from, like your ancestors, right? I feel like you've been like talking to like a lot of people that like helped shape who you are, right? I feel like you've been like connecting with family, right? I feel like you've been connecting with your family, finding out who you really are, right? Why you are that way. I feel like because you're doing this type of healing work, I feel like it's helping like heal yourself and like the past traumas of like where you came from, like having like a better understanding, like a deeper understanding, right? And I feel like you're a lot more like understanding of it, right? I feel like as you're doing this, it's like unlocking doors for you, like doors that you never even thought were like a possibility, right? First out, we have the King of Pentacles. You could be going to like a father figure in your family. You could be this could be you, Libra. I feel like you're healing like issues that like came from like the paternal side, or just like male figures like dads, grandpas, uncles. I feel like you're like really going into that space and like healing like issues that came from like the women's side as well. Like I feel like as you're doing this work, it's healing like, ooh, okay. As you're doing all of this like root work and healing all of these like familial, ancestral like bonds and ties, I feel like it's like reshaping your like romantic relationships, like the relationships that you're having with other people, like friendships as well. Like I feel like this work is healing you on a level that I don't think you realize, like just having like these conversations, right? Like just being a Libra and like showing up and like just talking, right? Sorry, that was my she's yawning. Five of Pentacles. It could have been like why somebody left. It could have been why these people weren't around. It could, ooh, that's deep, Libra. That's deep. Ooh. The Devil. There could have been like addiction issues. There could have been unhealthy relationships. I feel like, yeah. Ooh, Libra. You're healing some very deep seated issues that have been going on in your family for a while. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have the King of Pentacles and the Devil here. But I feel like it's mostly like toxic male figures. Could be female as well. Two of Cups. I feel like you're having a coming together of sorts. Yeah. It could be like past relationships. You could be like meeting up with like old flames and like just kind of like clearing the air. Oh, sorry. Like clearing the air. Sorry. You could be Queen of Swords. You are finding out all the juicy truths. Libra, that is you. That is you. So we have the King of Pentacles at the front. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the back. You are fine. It's like, ooh, you're not even looking at any of this, right? Because it's all behind you. This was all in the past, and all of these truths have resurfaced their way back to you. Judgment. Oh, Libra. And the truth shall set you free. I feel like that's very much like, this is how she's looking. She's looking towards judgment. She's like, come on, let's go. Because all these truths, all these cards were behind her, right? And I feel like the horn has been called. Like, I feel like everything is being released. Anything that was kept hidden behind you, it's all being set free, right? And it's Judgment Day. And you're going through all this, but you're doing it in a healing way. This Queen of Swords, she's upright. So as she's receiving these truths, she's very, like she's surveying it all. She's like a record keeper. It's almost like she can hear what's being said, and then it's like she's seeing like the actual truth of how it really happened, right? So you're doing this with like an understanding stance, but you're transforming all of these secrets. Ooh. You're like transforming all of these secrets, right? Because you allowed it to be set free, right? It's almost like she's like, her hand's right here, and she's like asking everybody to like rise up, right? It's like, okay, now we can all like get up, right? It's like an allowance of the truth, right? With this King of Pentacles here, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this was like a family member or something. Could be like a husband, I don't know, family member of some sort. Related. It's related. And I feel like there's a coming together. I feel like it's like a meeting hall. It's like where a whole group of family are like all coming together, and they're all like sitting under this like grandfather figure, right? They're coming to listen. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. Yep, waiting to listen. I feel like you're like taking stock of you're seeing where all of like the plants were sown, right? And it's like it's that root work. It's seeing where everything was planted and how it's come up, like where it's gone. But you see how he's looking down here? He's looking at the roots. He's not looking at like what it's created. He's getting down to the root, right? I feel like that's very heavily what you're doing. I feel like you're doing it like with a group of people. And this healing work that you're doing, you don't necessarily realize like the depth of it, not only setting you free, but it's setting like the family free. It's still a group here. So this work that you're doing is affecting the ones that have come before you and the ones that will come after you. Right? What is this Five of Pentacles? What was left behind? The Hierophant. Somebody could have like walked out on like a contract. Ace of Wands. Somebody could have walked out on like a contract. Somebody could have Nine of Swords. Yeah. Like the reason. Yeah. You're like it's almost like the aftermath of like what leaving behind this like marriage was, or leaving behind like a family, and like the kind of chaos it created, and like kind of working through that. Ooh, Libra. Ooh. Like just kind of talking it over. You're clearing the air with this, right? What is this Devil card? We have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. It could have been somebody that like left, like I'm getting very strongly as like somebody that like left their family, okay? And this was under the Devil card. Somebody that like kind of snuck away, that had maybe other people, they had other things, they had other things that they were focused on, right? And they like kind of got away. Death. And there was like, oh, there was a big ending. Yep. I feel like somebody snuck away and there was a huge ending. And it created like a lot of chaos for the family, right? Four of Swords. And we have the Death card and then the Four of Swords. It could have been like why somebody died, why somebody was like put to rest. It could have been from alcohol. It could have been from drugs. It could have been from really anything toxic, anything unhealthy. I feel like somebody was like keeping secrets about like how somebody died. Okay, what is this Two of Cups? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, once again, King of Swords. I feel like once you're like unraveling this like tapestry that's been like sewn up from like all the stories of the family, like I feel like when you're clearing up all this like family history, like doing all this root work, it is changing like your romantic relationships. It is like healing like your family is healing like all the other relationships in the world that you have. Like the first people that you're connected to is like your family, right? And so when you're having issues with the family, you begin to have issues with those around you, right? In your community. Ace of Swords. Yeah. I feel like maybe Libra, you've been like struggling to have this like Two of Cups energy, like this very happy romantic relationship with somebody, like a true relationship where you're like coming together and you're like binding one another. I feel like you've been like struggling to have that because there have been so many like issues that I don't think you knew. It was like from your ancestors, from your family. And so it's like baggage that you've been like carrying with you internally. And I feel like as you're setting this free, like you're being set free. Like it's allowing that space and that healing, that love to like transform you so you can be like the person that like you're supposed to be when you're with that one person, you know, like it's like completely transforming how you are in the world, right? With this Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like that's very heavily what you were going through, Libra. I feel like these issues that hadn't been worked through yet in your life was causing like constant heartbreak. It was like not allowing you to like get too close with a person. You were like building walls. It was like a fear thing. Like you didn't want them to get too close. You didn't want what happened to you in the past to happen to you in the future. You know, it was just not being vulnerable with yourself or with others, right? The Lovers. You were having a lot of heartbreak and a lot of issues from what had happened in the past, whether it happened to you or to somebody in your family that like it kind of like made like a trickle down effect. It was like it was affecting you in ways I don't think you realized. Let's get one more card. Eight of Pentacles. Love was feeling like work for you, Libra. Love felt like work. Love was feeling like work for you. But I think you're realizing like as you begin to like work on yourself, once you begin to like balance out yourself and what's going on within, like the work that you're doing, like it's like you're making like upgrades, right? It's like you're going higher on like in like a level and like a I don't know how to explain this. I feel like you're literally just like as you're healing yourself, as you're like carving out like these pieces, right? It's like reshaping your future. Yeah. As you're listening to the past, it's helping you like reshape your future. This is all the work you've been doing on yourself. These are all like merit badges, Boy Scout badges. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like your little Boy Scout badges. Like, oh, congratulations, Libra. Like, you're fixing this. You're healing this. Like, you get a gold star for, you know, I feel like this is like healing work that you've been doing on yourself. And like, I feel like you're getting rewarded for it. Like, I feel like these are almost like trophies, right? Like, these are like spiritual tokens and trophies of like, okay, you can go to the next level. You know, like, these are opening doors for you that I don't think you realize. Okay, let's get some card here for Judgment. Page of Wands. You took the action. You went out and found the truth. You were the one who set on this journey. Eight of Swords. I feel like you were the one who set out on this journey to like get out of this like stuck energy. I feel like these were all like the secrets that you were like dealing with. Like, sorry. These were all like the secrets, and you step out into like your journey and you start healing it and finding out the truths. King of Cups. You could be dealing with a King of Cups here that you're getting these secrets from. I feel like that's very much like the father figure that you're like getting these things from. Okay, let's get one card out for you. What a beautiful reading, Libra. I kind of got, before I went to sleep last night, I was thinking very heavily about this. And it's so weird that this would come out today. Very, very heavily. Health checkup. Libra, I feel like you're I feel like this is like you healing yourself. Like, I feel like you're literally going in and like doctoring and taking care of every single aspect of yourself up to this point that has been hurt, damaged, traumatized. Like, I feel like you're facing your fears and like healing like the deepest woundings that you've been going through. I feel like this root work, yeah, scratch my eye. I feel like it's just root work. I feel like it's healing work. I feel like this is work that you've been doing on yourself, right? I feel like you've been taking care of yourself, like your emotional health, your spiritual health, your physical health. Like, you've literally been like taking care of yourself. Good morning. You've been literally taking care of yourself, right? You've been making sure that you're growing with love and you're spreading that to others. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.